Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Oh. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Oh. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Give me everything, everything you are. Oh, show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Oh. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Oh. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Oh. Give me everything, everything you are. Oh, show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Oh. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Oh. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Oh. Give me everything, everything you are. Oh, show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Oh. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Oh. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Oh. Show me your scars. Show me Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Oh, show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Oh. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Oh. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Oh. Show me your heart. Give me everything. Everything you are. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything. Everything you are. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything. Everything you are. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything.
Sure.
Everything.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Halo 2v2 tournament. We're in the last couple matches of this tourney. We're
We are getting there. Snake tried to keep me out of the casting room, but I'm here to stay, folks. Don't worry.
alrighty. We're getting everyone in the lobby now, I believe. Just to
So
finish
coming up next, we have the Bean Squad taking on Glenway.
And folks, if you remember, the Glenway was one of the first teams we showcased against their match on JD.
Absolutely.
Believe
TM. They played TM.
TM, that's
Yeah.
what it was. And then I believe our second match was showcasing the opposing team of the Beans team. I don't remember what
So Bean Squad, we have Diamond, and we also have Thieving. something 7. I forgot. So we have Diamond and Thieving, and then on the Glenway side we have Zeke Glenn. No, Kenway, and yeah, Zeke something. I forgot his gamer tag. But nevertheless, it's going to be a good series, guys. We're just getting them in lobby, just getting one more player signed in to Steam, and it should be just about another minute or so to get everybody inside the lobby. Sending out our invites, making sure we get the right maps.
All right.
Show me your heart.
Have we done? I do not believe I know if we've done map picks or not.
No, we have not actually. Think I'll get that done.
We might want to go up there and grab that. And here we see Kenway getting up, walking around, getting a couple steps in before the big match. Meanwhile, Bean Squad sits back, chills, watches them walk around.
Give me everything.
Here we see Inertia come out, and start talking to the teams about their their map choices, so we can get an idea of what they want for this next game. And it looks like they chose well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going back to the infinite camera.
Let's go, Inception.
Show me.
There you can see an infinitely multiplying.
And our wonderful producer Chaz with the sexy camera work right there. Look at that. I love that. That looks sick. That's
so cool.
All right, folks, hot off the press, I do have the map rotation. Let's see here. So map 1 in the series is going to be Bazaar. Map 2 is going to be Aquarius. And last but certainly not least, Recharge map 3.
It looks like we're having that visual bug yet again, so
Lovely.
wonderful.
This is why we do restarts.
Let's do a wonderful little restart.
All right.
Got 4 members, just waiting on our 5th. I believe. Just gotta get one more.
Oh, Kenway busting out the moves on stage.
These two teams are prepping up for their match as Kenway flicks his head.
He's just loosening up. He's doing a little bit of stretching, a couple dance moves, no big deal.
Alrighty. Meanwhile, the sweet.
All right, now we're just going to go ahead and make sure that the score to win is correct here. It is changed to 50, or excuse me, from 50 to 25. Looks like it's yet another visual bug, but we'll go ahead and make sure that it is set for 25 indefinitely.
There we go. And we still only have 4 in, so we're still waiting on.
Just waiting on 1, I believe. I wish we could see who, but that visual bug is just, it's killer.
I think it is our guy on the far left there. You can see him.
Oh,
typing away.
Diamond.
Diamond, yeah.
I believe we need to invite him on Discord.
I got him.
Give me everything. Everything.
Oh, message him back, tell him to restart the game. And once again, the Halo Infinite bugs strike back. Having a little difficulty having a player connect to Halo's online services, so a quick restart of the game should fix that for him. I mean, if that were the case, we would all be offline. So it's not the internet, it's just the game.
Everything.
Game is a bit silly sometimes when it comes to
everything.
choosing who can and cannot play at any given time. But luckily,
Oh, we have 5.
oh, sweet. Alrighty. We should be able to restart and do that, get rid of that visual bug.
We are up to 1 lobby issue. We do not hope for a second. We hope that this is it. Oh, and sure enough, there it is. Team swap, excuse me.
Yeah, it seems to have put me. Oh, it put Thieving Phoenix on Observer with me, and the rest
it
of them on
moved
Eagle. That is quite the lineup we've got going here.
It's a 3v0. Oh, Pam in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, the MVP of the previous series. Looks like he's cheering on the Glenway squad. Woohoo! Oh, we're actually loading a lot faster than I expected us to, so that's a plus.
Let's go.
At least they can do. At least they could do after all these bugs, right?
Glenway going up against Bean Squad here.
I mean, both teams ready to claw their way back out of the losers bracket, back into the winners finals. Lewis Parr still hanging in the chat. Nice to see you again.
Looks as though we've got got the guys kind of taking a relaxed stance as the game loads. Conway making good use of the in-game time to shoot a couple last-minute techs.
Yeah, you know, I mean, sometimes you get a couple minutes, as we see here.
I think that last player should be loading in.
I don't know, these games, they have a mind of their own.
Phase to Pam.
Finally loading in so we can do the restart here.
To Pam, upset in the chat that the org is phase
to Pam.
not C9 to Pam.
Oops. Who's trolling him in the chat? Let me Rick that? What?
Nick that. Someone.
I can't read.
Ant with the nice comment.
The self promo, shameless plug by Ant.
All right, let's get.
You click the thing on the side and then you can force move them. Yeah. All right, folks, here we go. Take 2. We're going to see if we can get this one underway. Properly started this time. No team swaps, no bugs, no crashes. But we make no promises because this game is this game.
And we're looking. So hopefully stay on Observer and have the team stay where they are. Secret Undercover Pokemon Go stream.
I don't know who made Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It was Niantic, but I was making a reference to a clip, a very viral clip.
I'm just dumb.
Get with the time, Snake. Come on.
Pokemon Go to the polls. Alrighty. And we should be... Looks like moving in
And
here.
we are underway, folks. Here we go. 2v2 on Bazaar. Hopping on board with Sample Diamond. It looks like he's making the main push on Bridge. Is he going to go for Ovi? No, he's going to stay on top and get the BR onto the blue team there. Whoever's wearing that Pepsi outfit at the Samurai armor core, excuse me.
Gets a couple
Sample Diamond
shots
puts
in.
some shots in the player over by the alley as his teammate does get taken out.
Zeke's going to be fighting for his life now that Kenway is gone. He's going to trying to be playing this safe, trying to get keep his health bar up.
Zeke
Kenway
taking a
gets
lot
taken
of
out again.
damage. Cleaned up by Sample Diamond. Nice chase there. Looks like the green team does get a 2-0 trade there as they do take the lead 3-0.
Letting him hop on board with Thieving Phoenix here as he takes control of mid. We're not really seeing much action here. He's kind of looking around going, where is the other team? He finds them in their tree. Hopes to finish out these 2 kills for his teammate, who's providing some covering fire, but he goes in half HP and suffers the consequences.
And Sample Diamond tries to go in to clean up the kill, just doesn't get a chance to do so. Nice kills there by the blue team. Kenway and Zeke taking a couple kills back to bring it back to 2-3.
We see Kenway grabbing the Mangler. Let's see what he's able to do with it. He misses 2 long-range shots. Not quite the position I would use the Mangler in, but to each his own. You see some shots come up across.
Kenway pushing up here. They realize the importance of the overshield coming up in about 20 seconds. Gets caught by an off nade there, leaving him 1 shot. The Even Phoenix wastes no time cleaning up the kill. Zeke in hot pursuit with a shotgun. OS is up right now, and it looks like Green Team's going to walk away with that OV.
Oh, he lands on a grenade right as he comes through. Thieving Phoenix goes back to get the OV, so he's not able to help his partner. He gets caught in animation twice, giving up his entire overshield. And he gets shotgunned by Zeke to finish it out.
That is absolutely tragic, and I hope that wasn't because of the auto clamber that I am always preaching about being awful.
If you ever need a reason to disable auto clamber, that would be it right there.
That's literally exactly why you want to leave yourself the option to jump or to clamber or not clamber. All right, looks like Sample Diamond catches Zeke there in the back, doesn't get to clean up the kill, gets into a 1v1 there, with Zeke. Takes him out, makes quick work of him despite having that shotgun. Unable to stay alive as Kenway does chase and cleans up the kill with a Mangler BR combo.
He's running through spawns. He's coming up on his friend Zeke here. Hopefully he's going to try and play for that spanker, but it looks like Green Team's going to take it. Thieving Phoenix, he's got a really good position to do some work here with that rocket launcher, but he's just not firing it. He misses 1 shot. He gets the kill with the second. Can he clean up the other guy with his
Sample
teammate?
Diamond comes in wisely to help his teammate. Gets the second kill on Kenway, taking a 2-0 trade there. Very well done there. And I like Thieving's patience because he doesn't shoot at himself to kill himself in the process. He actually had the patience to wait until he can burn 2 rockets and get 1 kill with nothing traded back.
It's very key, especially with rockets. You oftentimes see that trade and then the rockets just fall down on the ground, and it doesn't end up helping the team all that much.
And both teams getting into a skirmish here on the bridge side, quickly taking care of Phoenix, and not too long after, Sample Diamond does get killed as well. Very nice nades there. I mean, when you put yourself in the locker like that, you're prone to get naded out, and that's like the only thing that people are going to rush to do as soon as you jump into a corner by yourself.
Zeke's taken out by Sample Diamond while Kenway's got the overshield. See if he can make some work with it. He gets meleeed, put off shield, and they just make quick work of that OS.
Wow.
Green Team putting in some pressure on mid. It's 9-8. It's anybody's game at this point.
I think what we're seeing is both teams are getting overconfident with the overshield. Like, despite having that extra layer of health, both teams are acting as if you get some sort of invulnerability period, which is not the case. And as you've seen multiple times already, it just gets wiped from whoever's actually running with it, and they get killed rather quickly.
Yeah, it's very difficult, that OS, because it makes you feel like a superstar, but it's only good for so long.
Absolutely.
Zeke and Sample with an easy melee trade.
Quick melee trade there. Score still 10-11 in favor of Thieving Phoenix and Sample Diamond. And we're watching here Kenway pick up a Mangler. He's going to go to top mid, mark it, see if he can catch any kills. Doesn't find anybody. Ends up running into one of the members here. Thieving Phoenix gets a 3-shot by the Mangler. Now that's something you don't see every day.
Yeah, I don't even know if I've ever gotten one. I didn't even know you could perfect with the Mangler.
I didn't even know you could shoot someone more than twice.
Another perfect back-to-back? Who is this man?
Zeke nicely cleaning him up with a shotgun as they take the lead 13-11. Good patience by the blue team, definitely to wait for nice power weapon pickups, and they're definitely making good use of all the weaponry they have in their arsenal at the moment.
Thieving Phoenix gets hit by that Mangler. That is a chonker, even from long range. But he's still going to try and take this advantage that he has with his teammate here and try and take someone out.
Oh, this is going to be an interesting one. Rockets and Overshield spawning at the same time. Teams are looking like they're going to split one member to each power up.
Shot.
Phoenix whiffs the one shot there onto the blue team member. Now he's going to pay the price. They do pick up the 2-man rocket push.
They get the rockets. His teammate is dead, so he's gone respawn. It looks like they just gave up OS and rockets.
Wow, that's tragic. You hate to see it. Oh, and he shoots himself. Somehow doesn't die in the process.
I'm appalled. I don't know how he did that.
And he gets the second one, getting complete value out of both of those rockets. Catches the guy on the respawn. Is he going to get the LPR?
Oh my
He does get
goodness,
it.
he's out of ammo.
Last shot on the BR magazine as well. That's phenomenal.
What is this? Who is this Kenway we're seeing right now?
I don't know, but I need to see more of this guy.
Absolutely.
Kenway,
OS?
looking at the scoreboard real quick, 12-5 with 3 assists, just absolutely dominating the competition. And the green team is actually more even, so they're 6-5, so definitely a close game. But it looks like on blue team, Kenway's definitely putting in the work.
Oh, yeah. We got Thieving Phoenix and Sample Diamond pushing mid.
Looks like he missed the jump on the top market there. No worries, he's going to grab himself a couple of dinos.
He hits himself with it, though. Unfortunately, those dinos are unruly.
Oh, he gets some nice shots on the blue guy on the pillars. He's one shot. They can't clean him up. He's missing. The teammate definitely switches in, and they trade out each other's kills. 1v1 situation here. Market to rockets. Sample Diamond definitely peeking when he's one shot. I don't know if I advise of that, but it definitely looks like he didn't get punished by the blue team, so it all worked out in the end. Now he's caught off by 2 different angles. He wisely crouches to only fight one person at a time. Makes it out with his life. The blue team don't punish. Gets a nice shots on the market. And Thieving Phoenix, unfortunately, just gets cleaned up there by the couple shots on Kenway there.
It looks like we got another fight towards mid. The one thing that Sample Diamond needs to understand is that once your friend goes down, you have no chance of winning that. You need to back off.
Kenway doing a good job playing his life there. Zeke definitely going to peek with the shotgun to relieve some of that pressure onto his teammate. Gets caught, shots in the back instead, and he goes down without actually being able to trade a kill in the process. They take the shotgun quickly and wisely do. They're going for the overshield. Looks like they're going to be uncontested here. Oh, looks like he had a power up on his back. He couldn't grab it. Must have had the grapple on him. No worries. The shotgun guy's definitely going to go charging in with the overshield. I mean, why not, right? You got tons of life anyway.
He doesn't quite see them, though. They might be trying to run this out.
3 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. We have a 6-kill difference here with only 5 kills left for the blue team to win.
Kenway and Zeke seem to be running away from the OS to bait out the time.
I mean,
and it seems to be working.
200 IQ play right here. I mean, this overshield is definitely... it ticks down a lot faster, I would say, in comparison to other Halo titles. And they definitely played that wisely by making him waste it.
Absolutely, and they get to bait him into a corner of the map where they don't want to be.
Rockets up in 7 seconds. Let's see if the teams are going to realize this and make a push. Blue team definitely does. They're on top of it, waiting for the respawn. And what we have here, Sample Diamond says, no, I don't think so. This is going to be my Rockets. He takes him out. Nice shots by him.
Kill.
Teammate was already spotted down below. They're coming to clean him up. They don't see him. He gets away with his life. Thieving Phoenix actually in a 1v1 there. Shotties him to death. Well done by Phoenix. Closing the gap a little bit, 17-21, a 6-kill gap just closed down to 4. These guys are definitely putting in work to make things happen.
Here we see some shots coming out through mid, and we see Sample Diamond trying to take 2 guys at once. It's not a good idea. Kenway is able to take down one of the members of green, and he's other guys on the back foot. He is able to get out, though. Hopefully he knows that he can heal in this room.
That was a great grapple play by Sample Diamond to get himself out of a sticky situation rather quickly. Runs into the blue team member. Is he going to win the 1v1? He does win the 1v1. Let's go. We're down into a 4-kill game. Once again, he's one shot. He gets the second. He does not get the second one. He just barely misses the headshot. Zeke walking away with that, barely with his life. And here we see Thieving Phoenix taking a challenge. Kenway's going to pull a flank on him into the BR. While his teammate keeps him busy, he's one shot. He walks in wisely, cleans him up, nice and easy. And we have a 1-kill game here. Is Green Team going to make it happen, or is Blue Team going to walk away with the dub?
Green Team does have OS, though. There's a chance.
Sample Diamond with the Ovi inside of the library there. Gets his Ovi burned by the spike grenade.
Does he even know?
He's one shot. Looks like he's trying to hide for cover. Phoenix gets picked up, and that's it. That's game. Map 1 goes in favor of Glenway.
That was a high-intensity match. You could see for both teams working their hardest out there to get those spawns, get those kills right before the timer starts.
Yeah,
Get
that
those
was
timers reset.
that was something. That was one of the most exciting series we've seen today. I mean, it could have gone either way, and both teams had their highs and their lows, but it looks like Kenway, or Glenway, I should say, looks like they worked a little bit better in the end. And, I mean, if anything, that play where they burned the OV was huge.
True.
I don't know if I've ever seen something like that before. That was rather interesting, actually.
You'd think that, if you see someone pop it, it's not a bad idea to just run away.
I mean, they knew he had it, and they ring around the rosy until it wore off, and then they quickly traded the kill. I like it.
It's good stuff. Alrighty, we're going into our map 2 here.
All right, so here we are. Map 2 is going to be Aquarius for these guys, and what do you think is going on in the minds of Thieving and Sample Diamond? What do you think is going on?
I think they're sitting here going, all right, well, we took some lives off them. How do we do that? How do we capitalize on what we did good? And so I hope that they can see that they did really well of playing together and playing far away from Kenway and Zeke.
Okay.
Because they seem to be doing much better at longer range.
Yep.
But only time will tell which of these two teams will come out on top.
All right, and here we go, everybody, jumping into map number 2 between Glenway and the Bean Squad. The Bean Squad definitely looking to make a comeback and tie the series up to 1-1 so we can go into map number 3, which is Recharge. Now, I've said it once, and I'll say it again. This map is all about teamwork. It's all about responding to callouts.
Doesn't have audio. Somebody doesn't have audio. Stop the match. I'll let you know when they have it back out.
All right, folks, and we've just been informed that one of the players is suffering from a lack of audio, so we're going to go ahead and take a brief moment here, restart the game for that player, make sure they do get their audio back so that we can get everything running smoothly. Should be just a few brief moments.
A much faster loading time than typical.
Yeah, that was nice. It's too bad. It's too bad we have to stop.
Alrighty.
Well, now that we have a little bit more time to talk here, Snake, about map 1, what do you think was the deciding factor that led Glenway to just kind of walk away with that one? Because it was quite a big margin at the end there.
I'm trying to think exactly how this match went down, because what the turning point was, I want to say is it was that middle double spawn that the OS spawned, and so did the Rockets, and unfortunately the Thieving Phoenix and Sample Diamond were just happened to go on respawn right as they were coming up, and then the Kenway and Zeke were able to pull away with the lead with those power weapons, and with the Mangler especially as well. Kenway seemed to be making good use of it, while the Cobra team was not using it as much.
Yeah, definitely. I know I've said this like 10 times, but I cannot get over that ring around the rosy on the OV. Unorthodox is not even an appropriate word to describe that strategy. That was interesting.
We love to see it, and that's why we do these kind of things, to see exactly how 2v2s will play out. Alrighty. Well, we're looking at an Aquarius match here, and we've got our players have got all their audio back, so it's looking like they can hear and see the enemy. And this one will be mostly about how well you can shoot the BR. So which team do you think is going to have the advantage here?
Because Aquarius is such a BR-based map and callouts, I think I'm going to have to give this one over to Bean Squad. The Bean Squad definitely put in some work with those battle rifles last round in Bazaar, and I think that now that they're more, I guess it's more reliant on your battle rifle skill, I think that they've been doing a better job in this series thus far, so they should be able to walk away with it.
Absolutely. We'll see Kenway here trying to take some shots on mid. Looks like someone's going to be peeking it, but not too much. Fight over active. One is taken down on active.
Nice shots.
Takes
Let's go.
both.
Kenway with the clean double kill there, taking out both Phoenix and Diamond.
It was a nice crouch under the final shot, so he didn't get killed. It was
Absolutely. Great movement there, and he walks away with the camo as his reward. He sees the teammate. Great patience. Waiting there on the green team guy to walk out in the open, so he doesn't have any cover. Quick and easy kill there, picking up Phoenix. Misses the nade there, but no problem. His teammate is now there to back him up.
There
Quick
we
kill
go,
on the Diamond,
Kenway.
and we have a 4-0 lead.
he's walking into their spawn.
What a respawn. That was unfortunate. He spawned right into their face when they were both there. Get some great shots onto both members of Green Team there, so he backed him down. Very nicely done. Stayed a little bit too long there, got punished for it. Both of them taken out, cut the lead in half. I think Blue Team definitely should have walked away while they were ahead on that one for sure.
They take mid there, and they get some shots down. That would have been a 6-0 instead of 4-2. But Thieving Phoenix here, coming up on P2, grabbing the sticky grenades. Let's see if he can get anything done with that. He's got the pistol out as well. We've seen players put some serious work in with that thing.
Absolutely, and some well-placed pistol shots can definitely beat a BR to the time to kill, so keep an eye on that, especially at close range here. Misses a few shots, gets him half shield. He does the weapon swap, doesn't get in enough time, though. He does get taken out.
Looking at Kenway here, using the commando. I wonder if he's going to try and get some oppressive fire in and have Zeke finish up the kill for him. That weapon is outstanding at pulling off double kills. But
Absolutely, and Zeke making some callouts, letting them know that the green team is located in the yellow util as the camo does respawn.
Green team seems to be grabbing camo really fast. We're trying to, at least. They've got it.
Absolutely, Diamond over here walking with his teammate. I don't know if I like this. He's a little too close to his teammate, and he's got camo. A stray bullet there from a BR burst could make sure they reveal his location on accident. He's doing a good job roaming, though. I do like that play. Definitely the right play to make here. However, he's not getting any value because they haven't actually found anybody. And as I say that, of course, he gets spotted. He is taken down to one shot. Is he going to be able to play for his life? I don't think so.
Take out his teammate. This is a rough invis take.
Yeah, Phoenix got cleaned up rather quickly. They're leaving him to fend for himself while he was one shot. And Kenway and Zeke definitely making the right play, 2v1ing the camo player. Easy pickup.
Absolutely. Kenway's grabbing that pistol. We'll see what he can do with it. He's got the boosts as well. He picked up from that corpse he just made.
Trading a couple shots over there on the blue util to top mid. Doesn't get a whole lot of value, so he wisely plays his life there. Resets and gets the shield back up. He's going to help his teammate here get a quick kill onto the yellow util. Took a little longer than normal. He is going to get traded out here.
Oh, he almost gets the fourth burst, but not quite.
Yeah, that was a little scary there. I thought he was going to make me a liar again.
Kenway sitting pretty with 8-2 right now. He is on fire. Can he keep this up? However, it's not quite enough. Or, sorry, it is quite enough at the moment. I got my colors mixed up.
Oh, and that commando is tough to use. You really have to control that recoil.
Mm-hmm.
Kenway gets a kill there on Thieving Phoenix on the fadeaway jumper right there. Almost gets the second kill. Or, excuse me, does get the second kill. The green team almost traded the kill back, but the commando is just too strong.
Kenway with the commando is a different breed. What are we looking at here? One burst, two bursts. He sees the guy up on spawn. He knows that his teammate's not with him. He's going to get the kill here.
Nice trade there. Zeke did go down, but he picks up Sample Diamond in return. Scoreboard reads 12-5 in favor of Glenway.
Here we're looking at them set up on flag, trying to get some shots down on the guy in P2. He doesn't know if there's an invis guy behind him.
Oh!
But Kenway spots him and is able to take him out. Unfortunately dying to a grenade, but they got OS down for it.
And Sample Diamond did run in there and actually finish the second member of the blue team off. So that was a 2-for-1 trade. So technically, it is a favorable trade, but you really hate to lose that camo, especially so early on.
Did you see those? Those shock nades going in there makes it real hard to exist in utility.
I hate the dino kills. I'll say it now.
It got him off armor, if I'm not mistaken.
True, it did.
Those things are... They're rough to fight against.
I think they need a nerf, but
yeah, I would agree. He was barely even in that for maybe a second or two and was off shield. That was something I haven't seen in a while. Here we see Kenway using that commando, or this is Sample Diamond using the commando to try and push Kenway off of P2, and
great.
Just putting in the assists right there. You see it, the commando, wonderful assist weapon. Sample Diamond using it the way that it's supposed to be. Thieving Phoenix being a perfect teammate.
And just like that, we're down to 2 kills here. 11-13 in favor still of Glenway, but the green team doing a great job of grouping up. They're definitely taking each other's fights, whenever the other member gets low. And they're doing a great job of keeping blue team on their toes, making sure they know that they can't just walk all over them. 7 seconds on the camo power up. Green team in a great position to take that yet again.
One thing we haven't seen is both teams have kind of ignored. Well, there it is now. The heat wave. We haven't seen many of these guys try and grab it, especially off respawn. But we've got. It looks like Zeke's got a hold of it. He's been taken down. Kenway is sitting pretty in mid, trying to get at least a little bit of damage off before he runs for his life. Thieving Phoenix is going to chase. And it looks like he sees that his teammate is backing him up from Dynamos. He realizes he's pincered. Where's... Oh, and he gets taken out by Kenway. Where's Diamond? But getting taken out by Glenn in utility.
And that was a beautiful collapse there by the blue team. They had Thieving Phoenix there just basically peeking for his life while the other teammate came from behind, and he was just stuck between a rock and a hard place. He was dead for sure.
Zeke coming in, gets the cleanup, gets the trade, but knows he's got to play his life. Here we see Sample Diamond trying to take on Zeke. He uses his ability, moves a little bit out of the way, sees one in blue util, and unfortunately gets taken down.
And once again, we're on a 6-kill lead over here by Glenway. And it just seems like the Bean Squad's starting to fall apart. I'm not sure what's going on. They were doing so well.
Bean Squad needs to take map control over Dynamos. It seems to be, as soon as they get control over that area of the map, they seem to be doing much better. Unfortunately, Kenway's using those Dynamos to his advantage now and putting some work in, taking out both members of Cobra Squad.
Absolutely. Now we're up to 8-kill lead here. Only 4 kills left needed for the blue team to walk away with this series and advance to the next round. 2 teammates there are sitting together on top yellow base. Both are very low. Kenway getting free damage here on the yellow court area. He cleans up one. Is he going to get the second one? He's almost there. Oh, and he couldn't
boosts
thrust.
just into the shot. Can Zeke clean up the kill? Unfortunately, it looks like the member of Cobra is going to be able to heal. It's a clean 1v1. Who's going to come out on top? It's Thieving Phoenix, and his teammate is there to help.
You got to
He
win
runs
your
into
ones.
Kenway. It's 2v1. Can Kenway get out? He gets killed.
Wow. Wow. Absolutely phenomenal trades there by Green Team. Absolutely came on top there. Now they're only down by 5. Let's see if they can keep these trades coming before we reach 25.
And it looks like Thieving Phoenix gets camo. Blue team knows they're going to try and play him 1v2. Can Diamond get in there and put in some work? Get the distraction going.
no.
Something. Come on, bud. He got one. And he gets taken out
wow.
by the nade. It's unfortunate.
That
He could
is
have had 'em both.
tragic. That was a beautiful double kill. Unfortunately, the blue team had Martyrdom activated, and they just killed him with a last-minute nade.
Here we
Blue
are,
team
full
1 kill
reset.
away from walking away with this series against the Bean Squad here. Thieving Phoenix not ready yet to concede the point. Spots the guy on P2. He's going to throw a nade to make the call out to his teammate. The other enemy is on P1. It's definitely a tight situation. Both of the Green Team members are one shot, and unfortunately, Kenway will be taking out Sample Diamond for the win.
And an absolute beast of a match for Kenway. 19-9
Wow.
on this map.
Yeah, he did a really good job there. They definitely started walking away with it and since the mid-game, and they knew that if they kept trading kills, because they had such a big lead, it didn't even matter. And with the Casters of Godly chat, thank you so much. We appreciate that.
There we see Kenway being a good sport, going and shaking the other team's hand. Great sports all around.
Yeah, that was a great series, boys. Well done. Very well done.
Well done.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here, guys, while we get everybody else set up on stage once again, and we'll be right back to cast some more Halo action.
Give me everything, everything you are. Show me your heart. Give me everything. Everything you are. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything. Everything you are. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything. Everything you are. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything. Everything you are. Give me everything, everything you are. Oh, show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Oh. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything, everything you are. Oh. Show me your scars. Show me your heart. Give me everything.
Don't say nades unless you're throwing them. Okay. All right, welcome back, everybody. So we made a couple of bracket adjustments while we were on break, and we're actually now jumping into our final match. We had a few forfeits. No map bans, so we have a best-of-5 series right now, guys. So we're basically going to be playing every single map if need be, and we will go ahead and get the map pick order in just a second.
Absolutely. And with these teams, we have to have a sub come in because DePam, who we witnessed earlier, unfortunately had to leaving his partner NB9 and his team to be without a teammate. And so Antonio Blue, Ant, member of White Team, has come to sub in for DePam in order to try and clutch this out for him.
Absolutely. And Louis Parr's in the chat with the Bob Ross quote, "There are no mistakes, only happy accidents."
Absolutely beautiful quote. There you see MB9 and as well as Kenway and Zeke. And it looks like we're all in the game now and we should be able to get going. Alrighty. Oh,
Wait, we need to get the map picks.
I'm sorry. My
Give me
mistake.
1 second. Just a quick second.
I'm being a problem. And now we've got everyone in. I saw 4 instead of 5. That's my bad. Alrighty, guys. We're just getting those map bands underway. Figuring out which maps these teams want to play for this upcoming set.
All right. Interesting setup, if you will, for this one. Map 1 will be Bazaar. No, wait, excuse me. Recharge.
Map 1 will be Recharge.
Yes.
We know both teams here like this map.
Absolutely. So we're going off of the first 2 maps have been decided, and then a winner of game 2 will actually be electing the map for map 3.
Gotcha.
All right, and let's get this thing underway, folks. Grand finals here. This is a best of 5, so we will be visiting every single map if we do reach a map 5.
Be interesting to see here which team comes out on top. Both of these teams have worked so hard today to beat everyone else in this competition to come down to where we are right now. Hopefully we can see some super nice clips, some nice kills, some good games. All right, looks like we're loading in here.
Cross your fingers. Everybody came in perfectly. And we are underway. Here we go. Map 1 of the grand finals.
Starting off with Kenway here again. He's throwing some nades onto C. They're trying to get some map coverage here. It looks like they're going straight for Energy Sword. Meanwhile, NB9 is going for more map control, top glass. And Ant is going to be going for Invis, I believe. And he's already gotten it. He will be showing up to these two.
Great patience there by Ant, not taking the shot unless he was spotted, which he did. Takes out the first guy. He's struggling here. He's half health. He does a great job getting his shields to come back. Now he's ready to take that 1v1 here. Can't find the green team player. Looks like the blue team player. Looks like they left. And he did a good job wasting his camo, though. He only got... Actually, I take that back. NB9 and Ant here taking a 2v1 against Zeke. And they show up with the sword. Trades 1 kill, but NB9 quick to trade that back. Nice melee there by Ant before going down to get him down to 1 shot.
Absolutely. And we're going to be moving on to Zeke here, grabbing the Mangler, going up towards top A. We'll see what he can do from this balcony position with this Mangler.
Zeke doing a nice job of putting some damage on the player in top control. Wisely going to play around the corner there with the Mangler.
Meanwhile, Kenway's moving around. They both got a there we go. Gets a trade in on it, but...
And here comes Envy with the sword.
He hits
And
the melee.
He missed the sword swing. You hate to see it.
Oh my goodness. NB must be kicking himself. Kenway comes in with the sword and takes out Tony, but NB takes out Zeke.
Wow. That sword lunge to the back, that was clutch. Unfortunate that he got killed anyway, but Camo coming up in 7 seconds here. Blue team rotating over to the long haul side. One about to take top glass, two going top glass. Not sure why they're leaving the Camo unattended there for the green team once again to come and swoop it up. It looks like they're 2v1ing the guy inside Turbine. He's one shot. The good nade as a return. Get the kill on the NB9, but that means that Ant once again is Camo. He gets spotted out and quickly taken out by Zeke.
Good work there from Eagle Squad, taking out the invis as soon as he pops it. Trying to get him have 0 value on it, because you know that Ant can be using that invis really well. We saw it. He's using his patience.
Oof, and
See
a whiff
a missed
repulsor
repulsor
attempt there
jump
by
from
Zeke.
Zeke. It's unfortunate that we were watching while it happened. We've got Kenway sitting up on top of Turbine here. NB's moving up towards A, towards Antoni.
Ant gets a nice kill here onto Kenway. NB9 takes the 1v1 over at the Mangler in pursuit of the blue team. Unfortunately, will not be able to pick up a kill. Ant chasing that kill as well. Ant gets a melee onto Zeke. Kenway on the Walshy spot. Ant and quickly looking to chase him. He gets him low. Misses the plasma, unfortunately. And they won't be able to pick up that kill. Looks like everyone's going to just do a hard reset.
It's interesting to see that these teams seem to be going off into their own corners of the map. They like to play C and like to play top attic. Tonio just takes 2 out and hits him with the double teabag. A little bit of action in there, just for good measure. He takes a bit of damage, is able to back off and get some healing done. Meanwhile, Zeke's going to be trying to defend his teammate. Kenway gets a nade as he moves up towards glass. He doesn't see the guy over by Mangler. He doesn't know this guy over in red room. NB gets the melee on Zeke, and he gets to take both of them out. Unfortunate that they didn't know about the guy in red. Meanwhile, Tony's got the invis. He's going for energy. Is there anything that's going to stop him from getting this invis each time?
Oh, here comes Zeke with the Mangler. He grabs the sword. He's going to throw it off the map. Wise choice there. Ant does get taken out, though, in trade. NB9 looking to avenge Antonio's death. Reloads the shock rifle. Is he going to be able to make a play? No, because a great nade does come out from Kenway and a quick cleanup there, making it look too easy.
Tony trying to finish up Kenway and helps. He finishes out the trade. There's another one on him.
Ant half shields
He
looking to
hits
make a
the
play,
nade.
and he does get the second kill with only 2 shots of health left. Ant definitely backpacking NB9 here with a 10-6 KD ratio. Oh, Ant with the repulsor play. Gets the nade off. He doesn't get the kill just yet.
He's fighting a 2v1 here. NB gets taken out by a nade.
Looks like one team is traded a kill each. And Ant does not succeed in getting the kill onto Zeke.
He ends up stepping on that nade. Unfortunately, that took away half his health. But Zeke here, trying to get out with his life. He repulses the ground. Still gets taken out by Tony from across the map.
And
as
Ant
does
with a double
Kenway.
kill once again.
Ant meleeing the air. Here we've got
Ant taking the 1v1 there. He gets him down to 1 shot. He knows he's got him beat. Oh, and he gets naded out instead. Kenway with the cleanup. Both members of Green Team do get taken out. Unfortunate. They get the respawn on the top attic. We have a 4-kill deficit for the blue team. They know they got to stick together and get that camo up here shortly. Kenway throwing some nice nades to give himself a little bit of distance. He gets down to 1 shot.
Tony takes out Zeke.
Kenway able to get that shield reset. He sees the guy on batteries. Camo's gone. That means Green Team definitely has it. Where is Ant with that camo?
Kenway's able to take out NB, but he knows that Ant's got the camo. He knows that he's not anywhere to be seen. So where could he be? It turns out he's right behind Zeke in control. He gets the Mangler kill and moves over towards top A. Here we see Ant getting a little antsy with
Ant
what he
spots the
knows.
player on the wall. She knows his teammate's getting shot. He's going to trade some damage back to scare him off a little bit.
Some good
Great
nades. Oh my
nades.
goodness.
NB9 gets traded back. Ant still with the Mangler here.
It's a good call from, I believe it was Zeke, to back off there.
Wow. A little bit of damage traded back and forth between Zeke and a player onto Turbine. Blue team doing a hard reset, making a push and long haul up towards the glass yet again. Ant slowly making his way down the long haul as well with the Mangler still in hand. Is he going to be able to find a kill?
He's waiting for it. He's ready. He comes up to the top attic.
NB9 with the team nade there, knocking Ant down to 1/4 shield. Not a good start there. Ant almost taken out there by the burst from Turbine.
Ant and NB are both cornered here. Let's see what blue team decides to do with that information.
Ant peeks when his shields are too low, does get punished for it here, and looks like NB9 is going to follow suit. He's one shot running into control. Kenway just barely misses all those commando shots. They're unable to clean up that kill, unfortunately. NB9 now the one running in here. He's 2 shots. He's running in Turbine, definitely getting chased down by the blue team. Blue team still unable to capitalize on this moment of weakness.
NB leading them straight to Tony. This is looking to be Anthony's match. He's sitting at 16-9.
Switch.
We got MB taking shots on Connor or Kenway and Zeke over at C. But Tony's got the invis again. This is his 4th or 5th invis at this point. They don't see him. They don't know.
Oh, he got
gets stuck. But it takes Zeke out in the process. We got NB back with his signature energy sword.
His signature weapon here. 2 kills left for the green team to walk away with map 1 recharge here in our best of 5 finals. Looks like a little bit of damage traded here between NB9 and a player on the batteries going Turbine. NB9 wisely going to wait for his shields to recharge. Ant definitely making a flank here. Does get punished by the plasma pistol charge. Unable to get away in time. Does get killed here. And there it is. NB9 will take a kill in return. And that closes out map 1, 18-25 in favor of Ant and NB9.
There we go.
What can I say besides that was Ant's game?
That felt rude. I'm sitting there watching Ant hit those shots, and goodness gracious. Him moving around that pillar was
18
unbelievable.
kills. This guy was just on fire. 55% accuracy. Over 4,500 damage done by Ant here in this last match. I mean, he's coming in hot right out of the gate. I know
Absolutely.
he's subbing in here because DePam did have to walk away here from the tournament for a little bit. But Ant showing people, just because he hasn't been playing at all today, that he's not a good player, and people should definitely be watching out for his BR. We're going to go ahead and switch over here to map number 2. Map number 2 for this series, as I mentioned, is Bazaar. And we're going to go ahead and here and get started with map number 2 to see who's going to take this series. Now, Snake, what do you think that Kenway and Zeke need to do in order to combat the aggressiveness of Antonio Blue here?
I think what they did really well at the start of the match that they started trailing off doing is that they were both, Kenway and Zeke, focusing on Anthony 98%.
I see.
They were going all in, 2v1, trying to take him out.
Mm-hmm.
Not that MB9 can't kill. He can definitely kill. But Tony is just on fire right now, and they should know that they got to take him out quick and make sure he doesn't get those invises, especially because that seemed to be a big thing too, is that he was on that invis spawn every single time that it was coming up.
Yeah,
And
absolutely. Definitely. He grabbed every single one, and I think all but one he had the Mangler. So definitely a really, really powerful position to be in while he's invisible.
oh yeah, can't see him.
Aimski in the chat, Ant is the man. Ant is definitely popping off right now. And there it is, close-up of Ant and NB9 there on screen while we load into map number 2 on Bazaar.
They look calm. They look ready.
Yeah, they definitely look like they're in their zone. They're focused. They know what each other is going to do at what time. They got a lot of history together. They've played quite a bit together this semester. Jumping right in here, we have Zeke as he makes a push into the tree here towards the overshield. He's going to get immediately engaged on by one of the green team members. He falls weak, unfortunately not able to hide inside the locker there. Great team shots by NB9 and Ant. We do see Ant over here failing the clamber over towards the rockets. NB9 making quick work of that overshield, puts it on his person, looking to push for kills. Both players have been spotted here in the alleyway. Ant gets killed, and one rocket burned in the process.
NB still got half of an overshield. See what he decides to do with it. I would, yeah, grab those, grab those dynamos and try and make them pay. They got rockets over on Alley.
Oh, and that dynamo
The
grenade
dynamo
is too strong.
goes off, kills 2 almost. Oh my goodness.
And that's both rockets burned too. Green team
4-1.
doing a great job here. They burned both rockets, only traded 1 death in the process there.
Oh yeah. They look to just have control of this map. Kenway trying to take a fight from underneath and nades Zeke. Oh, he actually nades NB. Gets the refrag. Zeke's able to heal. Can he take out Ant? He's able to move back, grab the shotgun, get himself some space, and get his teammate back. Great move there by Zeke.
Zeke under a little bit of pressure here. Ant is pushing in. He's now full shield. He knows that the enemy is only 1 shot. He does get the kill on him, picks up that shotgun. That's going to be a huge amount of pressure there for Ant, especially since he's been so aggressive.
He's also got that grapple hook, so we know that he can get in real quick, real fast, and shotgun you in the face.
And as you call it, as it happens. Here we go. 1 shot inside the tree. Ant has to back down, unfortunately. Does get low. Does create some distance with that spike grenade. Very nicely done.
These 2 in tree seem to be backing up towards their spawn, which is
NB9
exactly
holding
where
guard
NB
here
wants
of the overshield. Overshield is up now, and I'm pretty sure that Ant is in the background picking this up right now. Quick cleanup onto Kenway there. Nice 1v1 by Ant. Looks like he didn't lose too much in the process. Still has the full overshield, so it might have caught him off guard.
I believe he did what we had spoken about earlier, which is activating it after the kill, actually.
Oh, well, that too. That's a great way to keep it.
He knew he was he could take that kill, so he could just worry about using the overshield for these other 2.
Oh, great
And that's
nades.
exactly where he needed it, right there, was when all those nades came through. He knows he's got this secret spot.
Great job dropping down. He almost gets back smack there. Gets the first kill. Knocks the second one, halfway down. Oh, almost misses him.
He hits the headshot.
What?
For the trade, I didn't even look. Oh, NB hit the headshot.
Oh, that would have been insane. Still very nicely done. The green team making sure that whenever they trade, it's 2 kills for 1, so they always stay on top there. Rockets coming up any second now here. Both green team members get knocked low. There's some great nades by Kenway. Excellent grapple here. He should be able to pick up the easy double here with these rockets.
Wonderful, wonderful rocket grab by Kenway. That was textbook. I mean, he hits that rocket. Doesn't kill.
Doesn't kill him.
There it is. Gets him real low, though.
And B9 goes down with ease, and we have...
He knows the Ant's there. He takes the kill.
Wow, easy rocket. And that's
5
the
to
pressure.
11. Blue has got to turn it around right here if they're going to turn it around, because it's easy to let Ant walk away with these leads like this, like last map.
Kenway spots the first player walking into locker. One of them jumps into market. He gets 1 shot. Doesn't get cleaned up. He's in dinos, though. They know he's low. He has the mangler. Can he finish him? Yes, he does.
Got the kill.
Looks up into the lockers. 1 shot. Great shot. Both teammates shooting at him. 1 shot. He's going to walk away from the locker. He grapples up there. Almost eats his own nade. Somehow gets the nade kill. I'm not too sure what happened.
I say, actual wild whatever happened there, but somehow, some way, MB9 dies to a grenade. Kenway's...
Oh, great nade onto that overshield, preventing Kenway from grabbing it. I think that was a team nade, though.
I think it was as well. NB9 and Antonio are able to clean up and take the OS, it looks like.
Yep. Ant holding onto it in his back pocket. Does see the enemy. Finally decides to pop it. He grabs the grapple as well.
See, the one thing that I noticed that Ant is definitely doing and Kenway needs to pick up is that swap weapon right after that second shot. If Kenway would swap weapons after he shoots twice with the mangler, he could get just about probably the same amount of kills that Ant's getting with this mangler.
Yeah, definitely. Efficiency is key, especially when you're in a 1v1 there. Ant does a very nice job, even though he had overshield. He does get that double kill trade right before he got meleeed to death there. And, I mean, they're walking away with it. 8 kill deficit here for the blue team. We're jumping on board with Kenway. Let's see what they can do.
We got 2 shots coming from Ant there. It seems as though he gets... Oh, Zeke gets a shot on Ant in mid. He pulls out the mangler. NB takes down Kenway. Let's see what Zeke can do with this mangler against MB. Ant shows up towards Arcade.
Zeke doing a good job staying alive here. Unfortunately, does get caught out by MB9, where Ant does pick up his teammate there. Easy 2 kills. And it looks like they're 19-9 right now. An absolute stomp here for the green team.
19-9. This match much more even between the two members of green team. Doesn't seem to be too much of a backpack moment for NB9.
It's nice to see.
10 seconds, still both spots. Their blue team takes a gamble by putting 2 guys on rockets, but they still get taken out for it.
Wow, that's crazy. These guys definitely both died. Didn't pick up the rockets. The Spanker's still sitting on its respawn. And here we see Ant making a rush play here, trying to grab it to make sure that they can secure the win.
Tony gets the rockets. He's moving towards their spawn. He doesn't know exactly where they are, but he's checking all of his corners. You can tell this man knows this map well.
Absolutely. Ant definitely being efficient with his movement here. NB9 looks like he's about to run out of overshield. He sure does. Didn't get any value of it there. Looks like Zeke and Kenway once again playing ring around the rosies with that overshield. I mean, hey.
It works.
If it works, it works, right?
That excellent nade from Tony, and he's still got the rocket in his back pocket to take out Kenway. They forgot about it. He surely didn't. He's meleeing the ground. He knows that we see it.
Ant is definitely feeling himself right now, and he knows that they're about to walk away with this map. He knows he's still got those rockets on his back, and that's going to put him at least one more kill closer to finishing the game.
I'm thinking Ant's trying to get this 2-person rocket for this final kill. He's got the patience. He's
Picks
only
up the
got one, though.
24-10, excuse me.
24-10.
NB9 taking a 1v1 over there in the blue side. Does get taken out by Zeke. Ant with a 360.
Ant going for the 360. Double teabag. Waits.
Is he going to get the back smack? Ant just might be going for the back smack here. It might be the most legendary thing we've ever seen all day.
Back smack.
He's closing in. He does the 360. Unfortunately, gets spotted out by the blue team. Takes a 1v1, and he wins the 1v1 with Kenway for the dub. 25-12, map number 2 in favor of Ant and NB9 once again.
Alrighty, that brings us to game 3 in this series. Remember, this is a best of 5 series rather than a best of 3. Meaning that the team here, the Glenway team, has a match point here to they've got to come back and make this a even one.
And you know, it looked really good at the beginning there. It definitely looked like blue team had a great start, but once again, Ant just proved that his BR is on point right now, and he just wasn't having it. Lots of fans of Ant in the chat as well. Looks like someone's actually saying clap Ant. Oh, someone wants Ant to
Ant
go down.
Ant himself says whoop whoop. Exclamation point. Knowing he's on stream.
All right, folks, we're just waiting on map number 3 here so we can find out what map has been picked.
I believe in... Waiting here for the map ban.
Trey Week, I love Ant in the chat. Someone's asking, is Ant signing autographs after the game? Ant for MVP. A lot of love for Ant in the chat today.
A lot of Ant fans. UK Esports saying that Ant apparently pays the fans.
Oh, is that what it
Yeah,
is? He
that's
buys
why.
loyalty.
Ah, I see. Now I know where those
credits are going if he wins
All right,
this
so
next match.
just got word map 3 is live fire. How did you know?
I believe I saw a Discord notification that said something along the lines of it, so I
yes.
clicked it. But I wish I could say it was a premonition that I know my team so well that I know that they would pick live fire. But
You know, I tried to throw you one, and you just you can't even take the credit.
we're just gonna make sure the visual bug is fixed with the score to win, real quick.
All
And we
right.
should be good to start, and we can cross our fingers as Kenway spins.
Kenway trying to spin himself out of those first 2 losses there, getting his head back on track. Lots of laughter out there. Hopefully some friendly banter going on between these 2 teams here in the grand finals. We do hope to see a game 5. But some speculation coming in. Maybe Ant is using an aimbot. I'm not sure. might wanna investigate his controller a little bit.
It has long been known that Ant is a bot, but it's whether or not he is an aim bot, that is the question.
All right, here we go. Let's hope we load in properly here for game number 3.
Alrighty, looks like we're headed back to live fire where we get to see that wonderful, wonderful sniper, and we'll see what these teams decide to do with it. See some sick snipes, hopefully.
Someone in the chat, Ant is using aimbot, can confirm. I knew it this whole time. Explains a lot.
Kenway with nades towards mid. He's playing both pillars and mid, looks like. Trying to get shots down on both. Meanwhile, Zeke gets taken out by one of NB's nades. Kenway defaults back to the heat wave, which is a great idea, but unfortunately it looks like he's going to be taken a little bit off shield almost. Gets a good spawn for him, but they're off for the OS spawn. NB9 and Ant will be getting that OS. And the sniper, it looks like.
That was a great job by the green team there at the start of the game. They put a lot of pressure. They got a kill. They put pressure on the second person, knocked him one shot. Instead of chasing the kill, they set up for what they knew was going to be respawning soon, which was the overshield. So now they have all of the pressure here on the map. They have the sniper, they have the overshield, and they have a lead. So even if the time were to run out now, they know that they have everything they need to secure a win condition.
Absolutely. And that's what we expect to see out of Ant up here with sitting in top tower, trying to hit those shots, trying to hit those snipes so that MB can clean up the kill. Unless Ant does it himself, NB's got the cleanup. Ant's trying to call out a spawn from them over on A site, but they unfortunately spawn towards C. He takes the shot. He hits it. He's a beast with that thing.
And
oh my
picking up a double
goodness!
kill.
What are you, Ant? He's calling the A spawn again. Looks like. He repulses.
Doesn't get the shot off there. Gets the quick kill onto the guy's scoreboard. They know the other guy went underground. They know Overshield's respawning. Once again, they're just going to apply the map pressure, pick up the power-ups, and then go from there. Great kill onto Kenway there. Now a 6-1 lead for the green team here. NB9 did go down, unfortunately, giving up the first death of the game for the green team. Spots the enemies back in the C tower. Gets a one-shot. Great quick scope there by Ant. Looks like the green team's going to push in, get the quick kill. Ant is actually going to continue pushing. Very bold of him.
Absolutely.
And now they're going to go back and pick up the overshield here.
It's almost as if they know that these guys don't push overshield as much. And so they know that they can leave it there for a second. It's not going to go anywhere.
Ant getting brave. He has that extra layer of health. Gets it knocked down.
He hits the shot on Kenway.
Cleans up Kenway. Now he goes on the pursuit for Zeke. Doesn't find him. Decides to chase down the cuts. NB9 does get killed, unfortunately, by Zeke.
We're going to have to swap over off of Ant because it seems like we've been sitting on him for so long. It's just because the man hasn't died. He's up 5-0 at the moment. And, well, right as I say it, I've cursed him.
Caster's curse. Got him. All right, Zeke with a nice pickup there. Mangler beatdown. Classic combination there. We do have Sniper coming up. Sniper is officially up on the map again. Let's see how Zeke and Kenway apply pressure to collect that power up. Looks like they are too late. It has been collected now by the green team, and they're making a wise stance here on top of the C platform towards the nest area.
And I can't say seeing my own teammates grab that right off the spawn, right as it starts, right as the timer ticks down to
Oh,
0.
and he caught it.
But it doesn't matter. Zeke fucking throws
NB9 with the
grenade
greatest
like
catch of the
crazy.
day, right with his face. He says, hey, no problem. You can put that right on my face, pal. Ant
Anyway.
also gets taken out, too. That's unfortunate. 5-8. And it looks like blue team is getting the rhythm here. They're definitely coming right back into this match and says, you know what? We're going to take this to a game 5, maybe.
Absolutely. We see
What?
Kenway
A
with the
no-scope.
360. He tried.
Kenway
And
with the
that is-
absolutely insane no-scope over there under the player in back B. Unfortunately, it does not pan out for them, and they do both get taken out by the green team.
I'm sure he's glad we got that one on stream while Ant takes a snipe down on the guy doesn't have OS, and a snipe on the guy that does.
Quickly knocks off the overshield. That's well done.
They have to be realizing by this point that they can't let Ant get this sniper. It is too good in that boy's hands.
Absolutely. Got to keep that pressure on him.
Here we see Ant skip over the Mangler in favor of the Heat Wave. Well,
NB9
Kenway
does
takes
go
out
down
MB.
to Kenway, excuse me.
you can hear someone out in the crowd laughing hysterically at the death that MB9 just took.
Great shots there from Kenway on to NB9, picking up a quick and easy kill there. NB9 now 3-5. Looks like he's struggling a little bit in this map here, while Ant is 8-2. Kenway looking for a
Zeke.
kill. Does find one back C toward Canal. 2v1. They overwhelm him, and he
Great
does
job.
repulse him off the map.
Great job there, Zeke and Kenway, of playing as a team, trying to.
Oh,
And he plays around the map. He knows that there's a box behind him, so he can't get pushed off. Absolutely amazing
wow, that was some great
Positioning.
awareness right there.
from Kenway. Gets taken down by Ant. These are some crazy kills we're seeing. Let's see what Ant's doing. Let's see who he's taking out now. He's just playing around the pillar. He knows he's got him trapped. He's decided to reload right as
no.
he peeks. And Kenway gets the kill.
That was
We'll swap on over to MB, see what he's up to over here. Looks like he's going to be trying to take this OS. An interesting drop shield, not one that I would place.
And NB9 picks up the overshield. Looks like he's trying to take a kill here. Does actually get the assist on Zeke. It's going to help clean up the Kenway opponent there, excuse me. Antonio Blue with a quick double kill there. Nice and easy. Great teamwork there by the green team. We are now at 16-10. 9 kills away from having a winner if the green team does end up taking map 3. NB9 really wasting a lot of time at that overshield. Does end up running around, wastes it for a couple of spike grenades. Not sure if that was a wise choice. Meanwhile, Ant did end up picking another kill up here on the blue team, raising the score to 17-10.
Looks like Ant's walking around with this sniper. It's got 7 shots in it. See if he can get 7 kills. There he goes. He's aiming it down mid. Doesn't know where they are. Luckily, Kenway and Zeke just around the corner waiting for him.
Kenway
Fortunately-
turns that heat wave sideways, gets a couple shots on him, ends up picking Ant anyway up. And NB9 quickly there to take the kill back.
MB9 here, the only one left up. Let's see what he decides to do. Where he tries to take the spawn. Zeke somehow spawns on A. Should be getting some shots down. Looks like they're going towards trying to play around OS, but OS isn't up for another 20. Seems like they pushed a little early to go towards OS, but he gets
Great repulsor from NB onto
NB.
Zeke.
And B gets the repulsor on Zeke and puts in a healthy dose of teabags.
Overshield back on the respawn. Ant is going to do a super slide. Great use of the mobility there. First time we've
And
seen
he
it all
hits the
day.
snipe.
And he gets the
He's
headshot onto
crazy.
Zeke with the quick scope. He's definitely got to be excited after that one.
He's going to hit the repulsor, see if he can get another one.
Ant looking for clips. He spots both players onto B nest.
He's got OS. He knows he can take a peek here, but he also knows that it'll drop him out about ADS when he does. He repulses out. He tries to take a shot.
Ant looking to push back once again. Realizes blue team's long gone. They don't want any no scopes to the face.
And B takes out Kenway.
And B9, one shot, running away here. Trying to collect his shields back together to make another coordinated push onto the C site. Not going to find any of the blue team. The blue team, once again, is already out of the area. Looks like they rotated over to A side. Sniper back up on the respawn here.
One last kill to go. Can green team get it? Kenway gets the snipe, and NB cleans it out with the...
And
Needler
there you
shot.
have it. NB9 with the Needler kill to finish off our grand finals 25-12. And NB9 and Ant will be our grand final champions of the tournament.
And that does it for our 2v2 UKY Halo esports tournament. The winning team, Ant and NB9, will be getting 2 wonderfully made HyperX headsets provided to us so graciously by HyperX for this tournament. And I believe Kenway and Zeke Glenn will be getting 2 very nicely made, very well placed, or very well fashioned HyperX shirts.
Absolutely. And Snake, it's been a pleasure here casting this with you today. Lots of great action today. Lots of great plays that were made.
Absolutely.
And yeah, it was a very good game.
I've loved every minute we've watched, except for the 6 times we restarted.
I mean, that's just unfortunate. That's a side effect of Halo, but hopefully that gets fixed in the game soon.
Absolutely. GG's. Thank you for everyone that came out today.
Absolutely.
And thank you for everyone that showed and watched on stream and provided your support from back home. And we'll catch you guys at the next event.
My ear.
My ass hurts.